For sewing on the machine, we start with sewing straight lines. So how do I get my straight lines? I need a piece of fabric. This is called calico. You're going to be using this a lot. This is my ruler. My transparent ruler is really good. I advise people to get it in fashion. And I need a pencil. So I'm going to be drawing lines on this that we are expected to follow to be able to do our stitches. Okay, now that I've drawn all my lines, it's time for us to start stitching. It's pretty easy because we already set our machine in place. So all we need to do is just to ensure that we follow our lines. So now, some important parts that I have not talked about. This right here is called a pedal, and for you to sew, you need to drop the pedal down. This right here that I am moving, that is what controls the pedal. That's what helps us to drop it up, to drop it down, or to take it back up. And I'm going to be doing that right now. I'm taking it down. Now this is the sewing machine. For this this is the needle. This is the sewing needle. For this needle to work, this also needs to be down. So I'm dropping it down right now. So then I am ready to sew. All I need to do is press my pedal or just click on my start button. I start to sew and I use my hand to control it, making sure that my needle and my line are on the same line. This is my needle right here, and my line that I have drawn, they're on the same line. So now I'm going to reduce my speed and I'll start again. So what I've done so far is that I've connected my needle and my straight lines. So I'm going to just continue by pressing this, and it keeps sewing and stitching. And once I gain more confidence, I can just increase my speed level and make sure that my lines are still straight. So if you've practiced this, if you do this a few times, so here goes our first stitch. Was wobbly at first, and then it became perfect. So we always advise that you gain some confidence, you understand the machine before you increase your speed. So if you're even using, so that's why it's preferable to start with like a domestic machine, but you can still use an industrial machine. It's not that trust me, in our offline classes we use the industrial machines straight. And here is, I'm gonna go to the next one now. This time around I have more confidence, so I'm going to increase my speed and make sure that I'm following So I had a few me, I prefer to pedal, so I'll just put my pedal right now. Because I'm from the old school, so of course I prefer to pedal my machine. So now I have to use my leg to control it. So I want to lock my stitch first. So I haven't talked about that, but now I'm talking about it. So for this machine, it has a lock stitch, and all machines actually have like a reverse stitch, and that's what it means. It just takes the machine, the sewing, the other opposite side, so that it can reverse. You see? And then once I'm done, I remove my hand and then we start sewing. So now I'm using my pedal, I'm not using any of these buttons anymore. So if I press slowly, you can see what it's doing. And then if I increase my speed, oh, the pedal even works with this, I didn't know. So you can see my lines are straighter with the pedal. I'm just so old school. Let's get started. I need to lock my stitch and then I'll continue. So you're getting familiar with this, and you have to do all of this. So when it's approaching the end, you then remember that you need to lock your stitch.